In the southwest of France, the Périgord has a very strong heritage, both in its authentic gastronomy and its ancient stones. It's said that 1,001 castles have sprung from this land, including the fortress of Commarque. The building has belonged to Aude's family since it was built in the 14th century. 4 years ago, the young Parisian left her life in the capital in order to look after the fortress which bears her name.
It's true that it wasn't a simple decision to come back and work here. It took a lot of thought before it became a real choice to radically change my life. I spent 2 or 3 weeks sleeping here, in that spot, in fact, under the starry sky. It helped me to feel at one with the place and to see if it would accept me, because, to be honest, it's quite a challenge.
A family heritage, which is a classified historical monument.
Hello, young lady.
How are you?
Which must be protected from the ravages of time. So today, Aude is having a lightning course in rope climbing. The goal is to be able to look after the castle without resorting to professionals, in particular for weeding the walls.
So, that's my rope?
Yes, that's the one we use to descend.
Vegetation tends to grow in between the stones, eats away at the mortar, and eventually will cause the stones to come apart. It might look pretty to have vegetation on the walls, but if we want them to last for centuries to come, it's vital to look after them regularly. Phew.
50 meters above the void, Aude is defying her fear of heights for the sake of the castle.
That's it. Go on. Keep going, slowly. That's it, really slowly. Just hold the handle, don't hold the rope above.
Okay. Once you're up here, you're focused on the job in hand. And it's actually quite nice. In a humble way, it's like being in the shoes of the builders who forged these walls out of the rock face, the ones who lined up all these stones.
Having been derelict for 4 centuries, the fortress of Commarque was overgrown with vegetation until the 1960s. It was Aude's father, Hubert, who brought it back from oblivion.
You particularly like
rescuing things, yes, so that such important traces of the past don't disappear forever.
He's got a talent for getting ancient stones to talk.
And for bringing together a huge number of people from all sorts of walks of life, as well as his family, too.
Absolutely.
it's not hard to pass things on?
No, not in the slightest, although I'm still making sure that things are looked after. But no, I'm absolutely delighted that the next generation is taking over.
The castle has been saved, and along with it, a small bit of history. People from the Périgord cherish their heritage. But if there's one thing that counts as much as ancient stones, it's the gastronomy of the region. Pierre is a chef. Between 2 shifts, he loves to get in his car and visit his suppliers in the area.
For us in Périgord, we have everything we need. Pork, beef, veal, and of course, duck, goose. It's all here. We don't need to go any further afield because we have it all here.
But the king of Périgord food is black truffle. To sniff it out, our chef calls upon Lulu, his supplier's dog.
Go fetch.
The indispensable ally for unearthing this precious mushroom at the foot of oak trees.
Come on then, let's see.
Harvesting will take place in 2 months. But even before that, our chef wants to...
Yep.
Find out from his truffle farmer how the season is shaping up.
I think we're going to have beautiful truffles. Look inside. They taste really good. We can already smell the aroma. They still have a woody taste. And then there's the marble effect.
The small white bits?
That's it, the marble effect. It's too soon now, but they will have the real truffle taste. And the smell is already present. I really think we're going to have a very good year.
Yes, it's going to be a good year.
The chef has negotiated a price of 800 euros a kilo for Périgord's black gold. This is the cost of quality truffles, for exceptional recipes. At the Auberge de la Truffe, the restaurant where Pierre is head chef, truffles turn up in almost every dish.
Chef, table 9, 2 covers. 2 truffle menus, please.
In omelets, in risottos, in turnovers, and even in desserts. But his specialty is truffled scrambled egg.
It's my signature dish, you could say. There's no butter, no cream, nothing else at all. As soon as the eggs start to thicken, I pour them into the cold bowl to stop them cooking any longer.
Here we have truffled scrambled egg. On the other side, we have fried foie gras, sauce Périgord on a bed of apples.
The truffle menu costs 119 euros, but customers keep coming back for more.
It's always really good. This is not the first time we've been, and we'll be back again.
Whether for its exceptional gastronomy or for its 1001 castles, everyone has their own reason for loving the Périgord.